This is Scott the Fix-It Guy. We have a Whirlpool oven that is not heating up or lighting. It has a spark type of a igniter rather than a glow igniter. So this one has a little spark module and it creates a spark. And this one isn't working, so there's two possible things that can cause this. It can be the igniter itself, or it can be the spark module that sends the voltage. So we are going to be replacing the igniter, and to do that we're going to, this is what the new igniter looks like. We're going to just remove a few parts. First thing though, for safety, let's unplug it or turn off the breaker so there's no voltage. And then we're going to use a Phillips head screwdriver to remove this one screw here in the back that's holding the burner or the venturi tube in place. I'm going to spin that out. We've already taken off the bottom plate here that was hiding the igniter, and also we took off the heat shield. And now we're going to take out one screw here that's holding the front of the venturi tube. Get that out. And now it's pretty easy to take the tube out, but there's a little wire underneath that we have to disconnect. So we've pulled out the broiler drawer, the bottom drawer, so we can get to that little wire. And you just go down on your hands and knees and peer in there, and you'll see a little wire connected with a spade connector, and just grab that. And again, make sure you have the power off, and you're going to pull that down, and that'll disconnect it, and then you can pull the whole assembly out. And the reason you want to pull it out is just so you can get to these two screws that hold on the igniter. So this again is an interesting type of igniter. It creates a spark. Gas flows in and there's a spark that ignites it. And sometimes these get dirty or damaged and they no longer create a spark. You can also try cleaning the electrode tip, the tip of the igniter. Sometimes that'll get it going. But usually it's either the igniter is broken or the spark module that lives up in the upper console is no longer sending voltage because it's got a defective spark module. So we're going to be tightening up those two screws. This oven has two spark modules, one for the oven bake and broil and one for the top burners. So even though the burners work, that module might work, but the other module for the oven may be burned out. So we just tighten those up. We're going to put the venturi tube back in, and we need to look underneath again to kind of guide it back over the safety valve. That's the thing that fits over. You can see it's crooked right now, and we're going to put that back on, and that's so that gas can flow up into that tube. Okay, and then we need to put that little wire back on to the spade connector. So this type of igniter just has one wire bringing it voltage, and the other side of the circuit is completed by it being grounded to the frame. But this is the side that wire is bringing power to it. So we're going to put these screws back in to hold it. What you should hear is a clicking sound when you set it for bake, and you should be able to see a spark. If you just hear a clicking sound, it could be that the igniter or the spark module is no longer working. So here we go, we'll set it. You can hear the click and we can see the spark. So we got it. Alright, so thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe when you get a chance.